Yay! Just do this. Just harvest it like that. That'll work. Alright. This is gonna take a while. You could probably get the trailer and pull it out here and just leave it for now, because we're gonna need it.
Are we still climbing Moses?
I don't know, is Lost Joke back yet?
Yes.
Which one?
Let's try the black one. Who's this?
Okay.
Xena.
I'll count you guys down. Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Nope. Didn't do that. I mean that time. Hold on. One more time.
All right. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
Doesn't seem to be working in this one.
I wonder if it's because the other one is it's a modded one.
Maybe.
Try one more time.
Let me go
Okay.
back.
Okay, one last time.
Alright, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go. There you go. You did it. It happened.
We didn't rocket into space though.
No.
Speaking of Xena, who thinks that Ares was her father?
Oh, it kicked me off.
Did it?
There's still two of them though.
Yeah, there are still 2 of them.
Yeah, I tried moving forward and backward and it just kicked me off.
I can't, oh wait, here we go. I can. I was gonna say I can't get on this one, but no, I can. I don't know anything about Xena lore. I don't really watch it that much. I didn't watch either it or Hercules that much, to be honest.
I actually watched both shows. I was really into the campy
Yeah,
humor of it.
I'm pretty sure I've watched all of both of them. It's just been a really long time.
Unfortunately, Kevin Sorbo is proving to be not a good person.
No.
Everyone proves not to be a good person eventually, apparently.
Xena is still pretty good though. In fact, she's calling him out on his bullshit.
Did they ever do a crossover, Xena Hercules?
Yeah,
Xena started as a Hercules villain.
Really?
That's where she first showed up. And then fan reception of her was so high they decided to expand it and give her her own thing.
See what happens when you put Xena away, Kyle. See if I start getting the millions of, Xena is back in the stable messages.
But no, the real
I don't think
question...
you actually put her back. I think she's just, there. There you go.
She seems to be permanent. But now the real question is, would we be able to sell Xena and still keep Xena?
I don't think so, because again, I still only see the one Xena in the list.
No, I mean, what I mean is that if we sell one because we already have another Xena, would she still technically still be in our inventory? That's the question.
This Xena is also not being successfully returned to the stable. Like, Kyle is, I see Kyle getting off of her, and yet she's not, like, going into the stable. So, I
well,
don't know.
nobody answered my question, but I do think that Ares was her father.
Ares!
I think they just couldn't say that because it was broadcast TV in like the 90s.
Why wouldn't they be able to say who the father was in the 90s?
Because there was like a whole running will they won't they romance between her and Ares.
Oh. Oh wait, there it goes. Horse Xena is back in stable 1,000,000 times.
So...
Right.
But I still only see one.
I think that means the one I just brought in is the real Xena. So if we sold the one that doesn't give you the return prompt, that would be, we assume, the clone.
Maybe, but I don't want to sell any of the horses yet. They're only like halfway up.
I mean, sell the clone.
I can't. Like, I only have the one listed in my list. I don't know if that's the clone or not.
Let's not sell horses before they're ready.
Yeah, I don't want to sell any horses before they're ready, even if they are clones.
It'd just
You're
be
getting,
one.
you're getting a little too into this clone thing.
I'm getting really into an exploit for money.
Well, we can wait.
Do you
We
not
can
like
wait for
money?
a little longer. We can wait
Well,
for a
we
little
don't
longer.
know.
We're skipping time. It's gonna be tomorrow, and then it's gonna we need another like 4 days, I think, before they're fully you know, fully chickened up, and we can sell them
And
off to the meat
besides,
factory.
it's only going to be one horse
But that one horse is $50,000.
versus the others that we have.
That's a lot of money to potentially lose just because you wanted to test a theory.
Well, what
And
else are you going
plus,
to do?
we can test a theory when it's time to sell them.
Well, how long is that going to be?
I just said it's gonna be 4 days. We're skipping
Ah.
time right now. I'm going as fast as I can until 7 o'clock, and then we'll skip the night.
My interest is tanking. I'm doing something else. You have to strike while the iron is hot, and the iron is cold.
Well, you can use it against fairies then. I'm still getting notifications about Xena being back in the stable. It's
I
still
understand
happening.
the joke.
Thank you, Craig.
Yeah. But that is a pretty Greek story for Ares to be Xena's father and for them to have a romance.
Yeah.
And then along came Zeus.
What about him?
That's it. That's the joke.
I don't think
What about,
Zeus had anything to do with that whole show.
You're missing the joke.
Where's all the...
A lot of Greek
Vehicles
mythology
everywhere.
is Zeus can't keep it in his pants.
Yeah, but I know that, but he just has nothing to do with Xena.
Was
No, you're
Zeus in
comparing Ares to
Hercules?
Zeus.
No, I'm solely making the joke that Zeus liked to bang a lot of people because he was just the horniest of gods.
Yeah.
Was Zeus in Hercules? Did he ever appear in Hercules?
Yeah.
I think once or
I'm
twice.
sure he did.
I mean, he must, right? Like you would think, but I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he did.
He wasn't like a reoccurring character. I think he just showed up every now and then, but it was very rare.
I think they had to keep him out of it for the most part because he's too much of a Deus Ex Machina, literally.
I mean, it's weird to call a god a Deus Ex Machina. He literally is a god. There is no machine involved. That's him. He's the god.
Yeah. But that's the role he would play in the story if he was there to always solve problems.
Problems that he probably caused
Yeah.
for some reason or
Yeah,
another.
he should play the role of like antagonist, like causing all the
that was
problems that
Hera and Ares, or not
Hercules
Ares,
has to do.
Hades.
Yeah, anyone remember the show Brimstone? where like
Not really.
this guy. Okay, so this guy, I can't remember what he was, but this guy dies, and then he ends up making a deal with Satan to come back. Except he has like all these tattoos over his body, and each tattoo represents one demon that has escaped from hell. And so, in order to you know, I don't know if it's like go to heaven or just be alive again or whatever, he has to kill all of these demons that have escaped hell onto Earth. And he and Satan is like a recurring character. Like Satan is in like every episode, usually like fucking with the guy. And he was played by John Glover, who was absolutely wonderful in that. And there's always like this whole like back and forth where Satan is like, you know, like poking at him and, you know, verbally poking at him and stuff, and he's like, you know, whatever, and trying to just do his job or whatever. It was a pretty good show. It only lasted for like one season. It's one of those one season shows that didn't get picked up, but just reminds me of that, or I was reminded
Not
of that.
today, Satan.
Yeah, in Hercules, it was always Hera that was antagonistic towards Hercules.
I don't remember if they went into detail why her motivation was to antagonize Hercules.
It's
But-
because she doesn't like any of Zeus's children that aren't hers.
I am still getting notifications about Xena being back in the stable. It is
Well,
still
do you know
happening.
Xena is back in the stable?
The game's just trying to make sure, really sure that you know.
Just to double check. You know Xena's back in the stable, right?
I mean, I'm pretty sure, but would someone check to make sure that Xena's back in the stable, please?
What if the entire show, Gabrielle, was just Zeus in disguise trying to get in Xena's pants?
Well, too bad. Xena doesn't wear pants.
Figurative pants.
I don't even think a lot of the men wore pants. They were Greek.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact for you about the old Greek and Roman statues. Why all of the naked statues have small penises. It's because their culture equated a small penis with a higher intellect.
Well, all that brain had to go somewhere.
Yeah, you only have a limited amount of brain.
It has to be split between your penis and your head.
Yeah.
Behold, a man.
I'm gonna skip the night now. It's night skipping time.
So yeah, plot twist, Zeus was in Xena. He just really wanted to experience lesbianism with Xena.
I mean, it makes sense. He's, you know, he wanted to also experience being a swan with a woman as well.
Yeah.
And along came Zeus.
It's horse time, you guys. It's more horse times. Let's get Xena finished double quick.
Finish her off.
Let's finish her off. Let's finish Xena to completion.
Did you already jump on a Xena?
Yeah, I'm on a Xena.
Alright, I'm on the other Xena.
Look how fast she goes. You like keep on checking. We're already at 11% with Xena. You can't let them touch each other, Craig. Have you seen Time Cop? You can't let two copies of the same person touch each other, or they'll like do a weird melty thing for no reason.
No, that's time paradox. These weren't created by a time loop. They were created by other means. I don't know, teleportation gone wrong. No, wait, that would turn us into like a Brundle fly or something. Brundle horse.
Horsefly.
I think Xena and Gabrielle did a lot more than kiss off screen.
Yeah, but that was also a '90s thing. They didn't really want
Yeah,
to.
they couldn't show more than that.
Yeah.
It's all subtext.
Look at those gals being pals.
I mean, nowadays you can
Super
practically
close
show
pals.
softcore porn on network TV, but back then you had to be careful. Cena's already at 70%. Still getting notifications about Xena being back in the stable. I might want to just restart the game again. I don't know.
No, so
Yes,
everyone
see.
knows that Xena is back in the stables again.
It's just a constant stream of horse Xena is back in the stable.
But did you know Xena is back in the stable?
And I'm getting like other like audible notifications, but the problem is I can't tell what they are because all I have is horse Xena is back in the stable, so I don't know what any of the other notifications are trying to tell me.
Xena's
Even though I
100%.
hear, even though I'm like hearing them. Oh, okay. Craig, I can't clean this Xena.
Yeah. Oh, well.
That means it's
She
not
is-
the real Xena.
She is
They've
listed
gotten
as
started
100%.
on List block.
She is listed as 100% in the list, so it's fine. Someone else help us with horses. Come on. The more people we have helping with horses, the faster this goes.
Yeah, this is a horse ranch, not a contractor business.
And we only have like 6 horses, so. Oh, oh, oh! We have a horse. We have a new horse. Giant nerd horse and Strawberry have given birth
To Giant Strawberry.
to Harry.
Harry?
Harry. I don't know which one is Harry.
Wait, it's not a baby?
It's it's a full-grown horse. It's one of the
It
giant
looks
nerd guy
just
horses.
Like giant nerd horse.
Yeah, it takes after the father.
So there's a clone in there and an actual natural offspring. We've got to rename it though.
Yeah, we'll rename it. What do you think we should rename it?
Straw nerd.
Giant Strawberry.
Giant Strawberry is amazing, and I like it. It's gonna be Giant Strawberry. Why is
The next horses to go into the breeding pen will be Liz Blunt and Maniacal Crow.
Liz Crow?
It won't let me name it
Robot.
Giant Strawberry. It keeps on bleeping out the word giant.
Like censor?
Yes. Look at the name. That's like whenever I press enter, that's what it changes to.
Weird.
What about Giant makes that a censorable word?
Well, it's the name of
I'm
the
assuming it's
company, but-
I'm assuming the characters that they're censoring are letter specific. That's why there's a G there. So
Well,
it's like,
again, it is the name of the company that made the game, but we were able to name Giant Nerd just fine. So why can't we name this
Make
one
make
I
it
Giant
think
one
it's
word.
Strawberry?
because there's already a horse called Giant something.
All right, let me try renaming it again. Rename. Also, it started out with a value of 36K. There. Big dumb nerd.
That doesn't include strawberry in the name.
Okay, you're right. You're right, it doesn't.
Berry nerd.
Nerdberry.
Nerdberry is actually better than what I came up with. Can I name it? No, I was going to name it Giant Nerdberry, but that's not going to work, is it? Just Nerdberry. You know what? Big Nerdberry. All one word. There's no space in there. It's just all one word. Big Nerdberry.
There's a pretty good burger place in Arizona called Nerd Burger. It's spelled N-U-R-D, though.
A little too close to Turd Burger for me.
Yeah.
Classic
Have you heard of that
childhood
last
insult.
No.
There's one in Globe and there's one in the city.
Alright, I'm done. We still have Garrus and Maniacal Crow to do.
Liz Blood is fully ridden.
Nice. Hot.
Taking Crow out.
Also hot. Cleaning the chickens. Turning the battleship.
Reticulating splines.
Reticulating splines.
Our horses can jump the entire road at gallop.
Because our horses are amazing. We need to refill the pen pretty soon. The breeding pen. And then we'll put Big Nerdberry in the regular stable once we ride him.
Don't we want to keep the bred horses in the breeding stable to continue to make higher and higher quality horses?
No. So they, as far as I know, the horses still have a maximum value, which is 50k. The benefit of breeding them is that the bred horses start out at a higher base value, but they still only go up to 50k after riding them.
So it means just that we invest less time into getting him to the cap.
Yeah. Really, it's not that much of a difference thinking about it. It's just kind of a fun thing to do because, I mean, it still takes... It still takes 10 days.
If you breed a high-quality bred horse, it's even shorter then?
Well, the thing is, both horses were already full value when they bred, and thus this 36k horse is what I assume to be the highest value result that we can get.
Oh yeah, yes. It's strange that
it is just a mod.
Yeah, I guess.
It is just a mod. It's not part of the vanilla game. Really, efficiency-wise, it doesn't really make that much sense. It takes 10 days to breed a horse, but it takes 10 days to level up, you know, by riding the horses anyway. So I think we would need, like, multiple horse breeding stations and, like, invest a lot of time into it before it really starts getting to be any kinds of efficient.
You only put 2 horses in each breeding pen?
As far as I know.
There's only 2, like, holding pens. If you look at that building, there's only 2 spots.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can only put 2 in there, and then there's a third spot, but that's only for the baby. The result, I should say.
So you'd want to go like full industrial and have a breeding pen for every slot in the horse, the main horse pen.
Pretty much, yeah. But that's like a bit much because then you would end up having twice as many horses as you would otherwise, right? Because you need 2.
And then you would need to keep riding all the breeding horses too to keep them from going down in quality. I don't think it's really worth the effort. No, it's not. It really is not. When thinking about it, it really is not. But I mean, again, it's just a mod. It's just a fun thing to do. We're not even really getting the bulk of our income from that. We're still doing horses the regular way, so. Yeah.
It's more like we're just training horses and then selling them to owners.
Pretty much. Alright, all the horses in the main paddock are done. We still need to do Giant Nerd Guy Strawberry and Big Nerdberry.
You could just passively breed and not care about the quality, and you would be getting free horses, a free batch of horses every time.
That's true. That is true, although it would take at least 2 rounds of breeding to kind of make up the money for keeping those 2 horses and not selling them. Yeah.
Assuming there isn't like a refractory period on the horses slotted as having bred.
I don't think there is. I can check though.
Is there a countdown until the next horse?
There is. I think I need to get rid of the other one. Which one is it? Let's get rid of Strawberry here real quick. just in the way. Here we go, Big Nerd Berry. Take Big Nerd Berry out. And then put Strawberry back in for now and see what happens.
I did that black screen thing.
Well, you're gonna have to come back. I'm not seeing a next animal in countdown. I mean there is a countdown, but it's not working. But I wonder if that's just because they had it today and it's not gonna start again until tomorrow. What? What giant nerd guy? What do you want?
Yes.
I think, I mean, I'm not entirely sure, Giant Nerd Guy, if Xena is in the stable. I'd have to check. I think Xena is in the stable. Like,
But are you sure?
I'm like 80% sure. As soon as we're done with the horses, I'm not gonna skip time yet because I need to re-up, like, all their food and stuff, and then we can skip time. If someone wants to do that, by the way, feel free. They need everything right now. Oats, hay, straw, and water.
I'm still riding Giant Nerd Guy.
Okay.
And then Strawberry still needs to be ridden.
Yeah. I'm on, Big Nerd Berry right now.
Do we still have straw bales?
No, but we have, nor hay bales, but we have, we should have hay, in the same place that we have straw in, like, one of our little barns in the,
Kyle
farm.
just broke all of Giant Nerd Horse's legs with the truck. We're gonna have to put him down.
Alright, Giant Nerd Horse, I'm sorry, but I mean, at least you have your, legacy here in Big Nerd Berry, so...
Here lies Beavis. He never scored.
Did you watch The Legend of Beavis, Lost Joe?
I am aware of Legend of Beavis. You mentioned it like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. But did you watch it?
I think he's mentioned
seen
it
it
every
before,
single
yes.
week for the past, like, 3 or 4 weeks.
Have
It
I?
hasn't been that many
Yes,
times.
I think he has. He mentioned it last week, and I'm pretty sure he mentioned it the week before, too.
Well, it's a really good video.
Oh, hey, I'm finally getting, other announcements. All the announcements that I missed while
But
I was
is Xena
seeing...
back in the stables?
I actually could not tell you now, because I'm not getting that announcement anymore. Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah, we're getting Xena announcements again. It's back. Oh yeah, okay, never mind. It's starting up again.
Now for round 2.
Round 2. Wait.
Round 1. Fight! Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum.
Heaven or hell. Let's rock.
tale of swords and souls, eternally retold.
I like the theme song to that game, to the original Soul Edge or Soul Blade.
When it was called Soul Edge and not Caliber.
What was it called? Soul Blade. It was Soul Edge. I think technically was the arcade, and then they changed it to Soul Blade when it was on PS1. So yes, same game pretty much. Although Soul
Did not
Blade
get
is the one that had the
into
multiple
the
soundtracks.
games until Soul Calibur 2 when they had different versions depending on the console you had it for.
I was one of those assholes who
Yeah.
played Siegfried and kept doing the forward poke. That could throw you out of the arena really easily.
Oh, I think I have
If I
to
remember
move.
correctly, Link was broken as shit for GameCube.
I think I have to move Big Nerdberry manually using the animal transport. It's weird, but whatever. I can do that. Kyle. Who has a tractor? Nobody has a tractor. Use this tractor. I really liked Soul Blade, the original Soul Blade. I think Soul Blade might be my favorite of the games. Just the original one. I couldn't tell you why. I really like the music from it. I really like that it has, my truck doesn't give a damn about your lawnmower. I really like that it has, like, 3 different soundtracks that you can pick from. God, Kyle. Get off. Because I like some of the like alternate soundtrack songs. There we go. Move and confirm, and then over here.
I see you there, Kyle.
There we go. Now, Big Nerdberry is in the horse stable. Some of the differences in the original were like your weapons could like break, and if your weapons broke, you actually had to like fight with your hands.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting.
I know they changed that to armor in some of the later installations.
Alright, let's see. So, alright, chickens need a bit of wheat. Or the regular pen needs basically everything except for oats. And the, strawberry's very dirty. Strawberry's a very dirty girl right now.
Big Nerdberry has already almost caught up with all the horses we've ridden for days.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Alright, we need water and straw for the breeding pen. I guess I'll go do that. What happened to the truck? The truck is gone.
Your clothes break in the newest game.
Yes, armor breaks in the newest Soul Calibur. I think they started that in 4.
I heard guy said clothes, though.
Clothes is armor.
Not necessarily.
According to the game, it is.
Well, I imagine they don't end up naked, so I think it's just armor and not clothes.
It's all their clothes except for the small clothes.
character can end up in a state of underwear, so even clothes will break.
I wouldn't have expected them to go that lewd in 2021.
It's hardly lewd, it's just down to nothing. Not really.
I guarantee you some people are going to complain about anyone being in their underwear.
Yeah, but they do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, makes no sense to me.
It doesn't, but
But we don't care about them.
they have to make a conscious decision that they're not going to care about that kind of criticism when they decide to do that in current year, though.
I have Soul Edge songs in my head now. Facon Super Session song in my head now. That was the name of one of the soundtracks.
A con super session.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know where that comes from. It was just...
Makes sense.
You had like the original soundtrack. You had the Con Super Session soundtrack, which is like completely new songs, like completely different. And then you had the arranged soundtrack, which was the original soundtrack but more orchestral sounding. Which
So
it's like
it's-
some songs sounded better and other songs didn't sound as good. I don't know. Weird.
It's the nut pecan. Pecan.
I mean, no. What?
Sounds like you're saying pecan super session.
No, Khan. Khan like Khan Noonien Singh.
Con!
That doesn't make sense either. Is there a character named Khan?
No, there's not. There is not. Let's see where I need it.
Is it super session like SESSION?
Yes. Straw.
Now,
Session
this
as in like
is
a music
Super
session.
Khan.
But
Or a
this
recording session.
is Super Session 2.
I don't know why they called it Con Super Session. I don't even know why they added it. Like, I'm glad that they did, because some of the songs on that were dope, but like... I don't know why.
Close the cover, you're spilling.
I'm not spilling anything.
You're at an angle. And the trailer
Your face
full,
is
so
at an
you're
angle.
spilling.
Your face is at an angle.
I know it is. That's why I know that you're spilling. Spilling your seed on the ground.
This is not seed, it's straw.
Spilling your straw on the ground.
Might as well fill this up too.
That water trough looks empty.
It's not, it still has some water in it, but water is another thing we have to do. So. But I need to get some more stuff. I need to get oats and hay as well. So I'll do that before I do the water. I also like that the it had like the alternate ending system in the original game, where like during the ending cutscene you had to press a particular button at the right time to get like a different ending. Or in the case of Mitsurugi's ending, you actually had to. There was like an entire game mode. It would only take like 10 seconds, but like you had to dodge bullets because it was the classic like line of gunmen versus the samurai to prove that the guns are better than the sword. And if you could just sit there and let it play, and then you'd get the ending where Mitsurugi is shot and stuff, and then like that's the end. Or you could actually move. And looks like we only really need hay.
Last joke. Can you attach to that water trailer and fill up the trough?
I'm trying to figure out how to drop the weight.
I think maybe you can attach to the trailer through the weight.
It's fine.
It definitely has some sort of hitch on the back of it.
It's not how that's supposed to work, but okay.
Yeah. You don't need to move it, you just want to put the water in where it is.
There's not a lot of water in it.
We'll have to get some more pretty soon.
Well, I'm gonna get some now. Huh. It's a funny place to put a boat.
You're a funny place to put a boat.
I'm not a place.
One of the fields is waiting to be limed,
Yeah,
and
Is
the
this
limer is there.
I know.
Wait a minute. Is
There's
this
only
the
so
orca?
many of us. There's only so many of us, Craig. We can't do everything at once.
Hire more people.
Hey,
I
Merg,
can't.
have you seen this
There's nobody
boat?
here. Yes, I have.
Is it the orca?
It might be. Oh, I used all of that hay. I should have just filled it up. Oh well. We need a bit of wheat as well. But it's okay, I can get the wheat.
We've become very lazy farmers ever since we started raising horses.
I've pointed this out to you guys.
We're a horse ranch now.
We are a horse ranch. I mean, that's where the bulk of our income is coming from. We got like $300,000 last time we sold the horses. That's more than we've ever made from anything else.
Can I dump the soybeans in this harvester onto this grate next to the silo?
I left the trailer out there. Why don't you just put it in the trailer?
I don't know what's in the trailer. Was the trailer
Soybeans.
also full of soybeans?
Yeah. I mean, you can just connect to the trailer and find out.
I can't connect to the trailer with the harvester, which is what I'm driving.
Well, why don't you just connect to the trailer with your face?
I also can't do that. I don't have a trailer hitch on my face.
Grab it.
Well,
Grab it
then
with your teeth.
we need to get you to the workshop, and we need to pay for the upgrade so that you can start attaching things to your face.
Gonna need a lot of upgrades before I can pull a trailer with my face. Just a hitch isn't the only problem. Also, the trailer has its cover on, and I can't remove the cover without the tractor being attached to it.
Oh my god. You big baby. Get out of the way. get out of the way. I got the power of purple on my side. So you're trying to mount me. It's like you're trying to mount me right now. This is what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Whoops. Did you just hire someone to do the lime?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're gonna pull up a little more.
Hey, water's heavy, you guys.
Who would have thought?
Just compress it into a smaller tank and it'll be easier to transport.
It's still gonna be heavy though. Can't just reduce the weight. Compress it, it'll take up smaller space, but it's still gonna weigh the same. It's basic physics, Craig.
You can't compress it either.
Press your face. Where am I gonna sell these soybeans at?
Kyle really needs a bigger truck.
We don't really have access to a bigger truck. It's like the biggest regular truck that we have in the game.
He needs a semi.
The trailer.
Star Peak Restaurant. We're going to Star Peak Restaurant. I mean, there is like a wood carrying trailer that I could get you, but I think we'd have to upgrade the truck as well for that. I think we could upgrade the truck. Like I think there is like a better engine that we can get for that truck.
How can you tell?
You have to take it to the workshop and look at the upgrades for it.
Where's that?
Workshop's on the side, the same place you colored the painted the truck.
Oh, okay.
The other pen probably needs water too.
Tell me, tell me before you
want
actually buy
something
it
to do,
though.
Craig?
I'm supervising you.
You're not my supervisor.
Well, by the act of supervising you, I'm by definition your supervisor.
You're not my supervisor. Choosing to do that now?
Yeah.
What is he doing?
Jumping out of a moving tractor to clean up the feeding bay.
Let's see.
Still not fully clean though. I think like multiple people have to come here and clean their own instanced piles of filth.
No, it gets
Yeah,
100%
fully
clean
clean.
if I do it. I think it might be a host thing. I think I might actually have to do it every time. It must be a bug.
So what are we doing here, Lester?
Well, apparently I'm doing work and you're doing nothing.
You're not doing work either. You're just sitting here.
Because somebody was in the way.
Of what?
of work.
There's nothing for you to do here. You're just like coming here to hide and slack off. And this is why you need a supervisor.
Okay then, supervise me.
Alright, we need to go back to the braiding pen and fill the water there.
No, there's no upgrades. So
Oh. See if there's something else.
We should just buy a semi-truck and a wood trailer for it.
I mean,
Extremely
semi-trucks
expensive.
are expensive as fuck, Craig. I don't know if you've ever bought a
Well,
semi-truck before,
we're
but...
gonna have a lot of money after the next horse.
Yeah, but we
So-
already have other things that we want to buy already. Didn't
and
you
one of
want
them
something?
is a semi-truck and a horse trailer. I wanted a large tractor, but then we.
Oh, yeah,
found
we're
out
gonna
we didn't
get
even
a,
have a small tractor, so we got a small tractor
I
instead.
want to get
We
a
also didn't
telehandler.
really need a large tractor.
We don't have a large tractor, therefore we need a large tractor.
We don't
No,
need a large tractor.
We don't need a large tractor. I would like to get a telehandler. That would be better than a large tractor.
What's a telehandler?
It's basically a tractor, but it's like big, heavy duty. You can look it up. You can look at it in the store. It's like a utility vehicle.
It's a machine with a long telescoping arm.
Yeah,
What's it under?
telehandlers. Has its own category and everything.
Oh, I wasn't sure. Well, I didn't know what kind of vehicle it was.
Basically, the telehandler can take care of like a lot of stuff. Mostly, it's used for picking stuff up, but like you can use other stuff with it. I think.
I think we should get a telehandler next, and then a semi and a wood trailer. And after that, possibly a forestry machine.
Are any of these things you're going to use?
I would use the telehandler, and Kyle would use the truck.
What would you use the telehandler for?
There is a woods.
Getting lime and stuff.
There is like a woods chopper machine that has a trailer on it, I believe. So that might be a thing that we can
Under
look into.
forestry machines.
I think it must be. I mean, what else would it be?
Well, yeah, if there's a dedicated forestry thing with its own trailer. that would be
This
better than a truck.
Komatsu 875 is one of those. Also, the Ponce Buffalo, has its own trailer. It's like those are the only two. Oh wait, the first one, the TGX. But look how fucking expensive they are. Look how ridiculously expensive they are. The cheapest one is 180,000.
These are finely crafted machines.
Yeah, and Kyle brings in his own income to the farm.
pennies.
Because you don't have the right equipment yet. You're doing all hand work.
Yeah, but where am I going to get trees from?
We can plant trees. It is possible to plant trees. Would you like to plant trees? We'd have to buy equipment for that, though.
I don't
You
think
gotta
you
spend
did.
money to make money.
What's that?
Oh, you need a tree planter.
Yeah, you need. There's a thing. There's a mod to let you hand plant trees.
You need a
But
machine to plant trees when you could just like dig a hole and put it in there yourself.
there is a mod to let you hand plant trees, but we don't have that mod, so. Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm not going to start.
It's too
Driving
late
a
now. The
semi-truck.
deforestation has taken hold.
Maybe next time.
Where's a logging sim?
I mean, Lumberjack Dynasty, but it's not multiplayer.
Also, if we get a telehandler, we can put Roach on the roof.
For what benefit?
That's where roach belongs.
I doubt.
We don't even still have roach. We sold roach.
Yeah, Roach is gone. I'm planting more soybeans. We'll have both fields doing soybeans this time, and then we'll maybe do another round of wheat at some point for the chickens.
We could telesow our crops with the telehandler.
Not really something you would use that for.
But
I think you can, though. I think you actually could. You have to get one. Make sure to get one that has a attachment point in the back.